Just about ready to roll. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And we're underway in Detroit. This one in the air, center field. Perez on his way over. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Just underway here in Detroit. And that is out of play.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Time
Hang
called
on.
now.
We got time.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Perez should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a strike to Glaber. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Dylan Singler.
Dingler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And the 1-0. That one missed.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two now. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Back at Comerica Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Sliced hard but foul. In the air to left center. Perez has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Fouled off left side. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Struck him out looking. And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. Ball 1 there. High fly ball out into left center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the second. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one ripped but foul. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Swings and misses. 0-2. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here comes Torque to the plate. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball, that's down.
Top of the third, no score.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 1-2. Time call.
Time is out.
Hard on the ground to first. Torkelson steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Christian Vasquez.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Going to count 1-2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the third. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Out to short, Pena sends it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Renzo
Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base knock right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now quick throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That one's in there. Strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Stays alive. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
The designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
This one in the air, center field. Perez on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Back here in Detroit, ready to go. Bottom 4. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1.
Kerry Carpenter.
Ball, that's inside.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. In the air to left center. Perez in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Ball, that's just out.
Out towards right center field. Carpenter makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
For the Astros,
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time.
Hey!
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
To the right side, and that's just foul.
We got time.
Now he steps out as time is granted. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Colt Pete, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here in Detroit, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
To the right side. Torkelson takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Left fielder Taylor Trammell.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Astros.
So here's Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Line drive. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tigers. First baseman, Zach McKinstry.
On the ground, right side. Altuve fires over to first. That's a very athletic play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here is Gleyber Torres. Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And there goes the perfect game on the homer. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair along the net.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. The new pitcher in the game, Troy Melton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball almost got him there.
No, that's low.
3-1 now. And a foul ball. Time called down before the payoff pitch. 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that is out of play. 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he swings through that one. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job at 2 strikes.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's the ball.
In the air out towards right center. Carpenter settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Smith on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Harry Carpenter.
To third, Paredes. Fires over to
He's out.
first. Now 2 out. Here's Riley Green. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Comerica Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Pitch
Ball
misses inside. Ball 1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
Does anybody know I have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. Now I heard that she was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. No, maybe she's not for some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah, yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? Sit yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say, I'm gonna bring her back from me now by the end of the day. Please, please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Does anybody know? How does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Lord, does anybody know where my baby is? Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na.
All right, ready to go here. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. And this one is off and running. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Inside. Ball one. Out towards right center field. Carpenter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Comerica Park. And today on the hill, Spencer Arrighetti. How about a report on him, Chris? Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Swings through the sweeper.
Ball one.
Rips one to right. And that quickly 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Eric Getty, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Second inning set to go. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Cam Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 down. Go-ahead run at scoring position. Runners breaking for the plate. Puts a bunt down. Torkelson fires to first, and that is that. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the time. Here's cleanup hitter Kerry Carter. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball one.
And a foul ball. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And well, here we go. Top of. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Here's George Springer.
Tonight, the designated hitter, number 4, George Springer.
And we're underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That was pretty nasty.
Second, left fielder Nathan Wukescuit.
And first offering is fouled off. Arrighetti measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Fought off foul. And time called prior to the 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Okay, this one bounces away from Vasquez. No advance, though. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ah, that hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Strike 2.
Clearly it was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Cease checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. 2-2 down. Struck him out looking. And now it's Christian Walker. Foul ball there. Line drive. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith gets under it, and there's one down.
Batting sixth, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Ball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. That one fouled off. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And that one is lifted in the air. Trammell makes a move towards the gap. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Yeah!
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Vasquez to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next,
and the batter is George
Jays,
Springer. Went down on
hitter,
strikes
George
his first time
Springer.
through. In the air to left center. Myers moving under it. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
Popped up. Clement moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, catcher Christian Vasquez.
Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Ball. No, ball.
The count 2-1. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
On a line out towards center. Two away. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game.
Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Lucas, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a 1-2. Lucas
What you got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Here's the 2-2. And misses inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, so now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Towards first, and that's just foul. Top of the zone for a called strike. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Inside, nope, just missed.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Hits the strike. That was the sweeper. That one not close. And the count is 3-1.
Got time.
Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Downstairs,
so that's
and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Quick toss to first. Altuve back safely. The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Sanchez in position and makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. At the plate, Cam Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Blue Jays center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Misses the sweeper.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The Blue Jays down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him. That's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman
Ernie Clement will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Inside, ball.
Out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball. Clement over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. In the air to left center. Lucas settles underneath it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. And there's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of...
Here goes the runner. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Popped up, and a foul ball. The Astros holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top half of the sixth. Runner on the move again. Bunt attempt misses. The throw, tag, and he's out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer digs in now. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Hee-haw!
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Time called.
Cut.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. On the ground. Altuve handles it. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Pitch misses. Ball one. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball. Outside.
And another
Nope,
ball.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Angel De Los Santos gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Sack bunt towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at bat. Up now.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Puts a bunt down. Throws to first in time, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Golden opportunity right here. Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the seventh.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Well, these Astros being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Struck him out swinging. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh.
He's up, cut it.
And that one fouled off.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
That's the ball.
Popped up left side. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Relay throw. But he's in there easily. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw. Getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-2. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back safely. Runner leads away at second. He's trying for third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Not close with that one. Ball 3.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Puts a bunt down. Altuve slings to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across. Myers flying after this one. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th, Jake Myers. Getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Christian Vasquez. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Back here in Houston, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first. Out here in the 9th. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's got some power, no doubt. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one out in front that time. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Got him. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 3.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Check swing.
Ball outside.
No appeal. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Varsho under this one. And a quick out, number 1. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how.
Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. 2 really good back-to-back sliders, now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Ball outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. The Jays trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Yeah. Chasing you up. I don't need distractions. Yeah. Connected. I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list. I'm only worried about my checklist.